Good morning, you guys. How are we all doing? Welcome back to my channel. Sorry, I have to whisper a little bit because my flatmate is still asleep. It is 6:25 a.m. I have 5 minutes to get ready for the gym. I shouldn't have snoozed for that half an hour. I really can't be bothered today. I really cannot be bothered. I set my alarm for 5:30. Ended up snoozing and getting out of bed at like 6. Really can't be bothered for it, guys. I've just been so tired. I've just been so tired. I don't feel like I slept well. I had a really weird dream right towards the end of waking up, and I just don't feel like it today, but it's okay. It's a privilege. It's a privilege that I get to wake up at 5:30 in the morning. It's a privilege that I get to go to the gym. It's a privilege that I get to train legs. It's a privilege. So I'm grateful. I washed my hair yesterday. That's why it's a mess. That's it. That's my easy 2-step run tutorial. I'm just having my morning coffee, and this is my pre-workout snack for today. I'm gonna give myself like 5 to 10 minutes to get ready. That's too much. I've been trying to perfect my gym makeup routine. It's still very much a work in progress, but this is a new foundation that I'm testing out this week, and so far I like it. I thought I'd do a little Q&A while I get ready this morning, but I don't have much time, so I'm going to be rushed. But I'm going to answer some questions that you guys asked. Actually, guys, I don't think I can do 2 things at once. I will answer the questions later. Let's just focus on getting ready now. That was 10 minutes. We're ready. Let's head to the gym. Morning, besties. Sorry, I wanted to have a little chat with you while I was getting ready, but just felt a bit too stressed out. I couldn't do 2 things at once, and also I had to get ready in a short amount of time. But we're at the gym now. We are only like 20 minutes behind schedule, so that's fine. Yeah, we are hitting legs today. I'm just not feeling it today, so I made myself some pre-workout. It's a new pre-workout from Women's Best. The flavor is raspberry slush or something. It's actually really nice. I don't know why, for some reason the scoop that they've put in there is massive, so it's hard to figure out how much I should actually be putting in, but I think I've put like 1 scoop's equivalent in this, and then I've just put my creatine in there as well. As always, you can use my code JennyD for 10% off at Women's Best. My full outfit is also Women's Best today. You know, when you're just not feeling your best, a all black outfit will do the job. I actually never really had an all black outfit until like a year ago. I don't know why, and I've been going to the gym for like 5 years and I've never had an all black outfit. But an all black outfit will just make you feel so much better if you're not feeling great. I'm wearing the Define 2.0 leggings. The top is, I cannot remember the name, but I'll have the details down below. It is super comfy and it's just like my go-to when I'm not feeling great, and it will just sort me out. Let's head to the gym and I will speak to you guys after. Bye. Good morning again, guys. I am back from the gym. It is about 9 o'clock now. We ran very behind schedule this morning. I really wanted this to be like a sort of a very perfect aesthetic 5 a.m. morning vlog, but we always like to keep it real over here, and this morning didn't exactly go to plan. I mean, I set my alarm to wake up at 5:30. I got out of bed half an hour later. Took me a little while to get ready for the gym. My gym session was good. I felt for some reason a bit off. Like I felt a bit lightheaded and I felt like I was going to be sick. It is kind of like my first proper leg day back in a while, so that might be why. And I also don't think I'm like fueling myself well enough this past week. I haven't been eating enough or good enough, so that's also probably why. Might also be because I didn't sleep well, blah 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 blah. But I tried my best, and this is just a very realistic morning in my life. I am running behind. Ideally, I'd like to be home around 8, so I have like some time to actually take a shower, get undressed from the gym, get ready for the day, prepare my breakfast. I have made my breakfast. It's like half eaten. I'm having just some strawberries and some cottage cheese on sourdough. Recently, I've been finding that I can't really eat a big breakfast, so like I'll just have one slice of toast and maybe some fruit, and that's about it. I did say that I was going to do a little get to know me Q&A with you guys, so I'll just do that now before I have to log on, start work and begin my day. I've had a lot of you guys join me recently, especially from my video on my body recomposition journey. I just want to say I'm so grateful to have you guys here. Thank you for joining the family, and I hope that video was useful and helpful to you in some way, inspired you. Yeah, just feeling very, very grateful to have you guys here. I put out a little community post asking if you guys had any questions. Most of the questions seem to be about sort of fitness and gym. So one of you guys asked if I have any tips for training during that time of the month. I think over the past couple years there's been a lot of talk about cycle syncing, which I'm not actually 100% sure what it is and how it works, but I believe it's to do with adjusting and changing the way you train depending on your cycle. I personally don't do that. Over the years that I've been going to the gym, I have found that I have hit PBs on the very first day of my period, but there's also been days where I literally can't get out of bed and don't even make it to the gym when I'm on my period. So my approach to it is to treat each day and each gym session individually on its own, and not to go in with a sort of preconceived idea of how it's going to go or how it should be. Yes, your cycle does have an effect on you. It might have an effect on your mood, appetite, energy, lots and lots of things. But I personally found that sort of, if I tell myself, oh, it's the first day of my period, I'm not going to be able to train well today, and then go in with sort of that mindset, I personally don't find that helpful or productive. I think it's better sort of to go in with the mindset of, I'm going to try the best I can today and see how I feel, and really just listen to my body. Now, this isn't easy, I'll be honest, like, especially if you're a beginner, it's not going to be easy to know how to listen to your body and how to understand your cues and how to adapt accordingly. It's kind of something that you learn over time, but personally, that's my approach. Just take each day as it comes, each gym session as it comes, and listen to your body. Like I said, there have been days where I feel great and I feel energized, and I've hit PBs on the first day of my period because I feel good enough to be able to push myself in that way. But there's other days where I really can't do that and I'm on the opposite end of the spectrum. Another really good tip from me actually is to sort of have like a baseline session that you know you can always do. And this doesn't need to apply just to days when you're on your period, or depending on where you are on your cycle. It can also apply to some days when you're just not feeling great, or if your mental health is taking a hit that day and you're not feeling good. Have sort of a baseline session that you know you can do on pretty much any day. So for me, that looks like making it to the gym if I can, and I usually like to get on the treadmill and do a little bit of light walking. If I feel up to it, I'll put it on an incline just to get my heart rate up a bit more. I'll do maybe like anywhere from 10 to 20 minutes there, and then I'll get on the mats and I will do some stretching for another maybe like 10 to 20 minutes. If I feel up to it after that, then I might just go downstairs, do some exercises, do a bit of lifting. But if I don't feel up to it, then I'll just go home after that. And I feel like I've had a good session where I've got some movement in, listened to my body, and I still feel good. I would advise you to sort of have like a baseline session that you can do on a day when you're not feeling 100%, and just go in and try your best to do that. And it doesn't have to be anything big. Like I said, just a little bit of light cardio, light movement, and some stretching always does the trick for me. I always end up feeling better once I've done that, and it's something that I can do when I'm really not feeling my best. But if you're feeling even worse than that, then it's okay to take a rest day. Again, this just comes down to knowing how to listen to your body and the cues that your body is giving you, which takes time, I will be honest. I hope that helped. I think in general, I just don't like to make my cycle something that's going to limit me. But at the same time, our bodies do go through fluctuations, and they can go through a lot throughout the month, so listen to your body as well. The second question, one of you guys asked me what is my least favorite part to work out and how I get myself to enjoy it. How I get myself to do it even when it's not enjoyable. This really depends, like what I enjoy or what I don't like kind of changes over time. But at the moment, for example, hip thrusts. I mean, I've hated hip thrusts for many years now, and getting myself to do hip thrusts when I really don't want to, first, I have to have a good think about whether I need it in my program or not. I write my own programs, I write my own workouts, so I get to choose what's in it. So I could totally not have hip thrusts in my program if I didn't want it, which I did do for many years. But currently, the back of my program, I have a good hard think about if it needs to be in my program and why. I have seen myself getting really, really strong in that exercise over the past few months. I just know its benefits. I know it's really, really good. I know I need it for the goals that I have. So that's why I've got it in there. So I remind myself of why it's in them and that it's going to be worth it in the end. And then the second thing I do is I put it at the very beginning of my workout. I'll make it either the first or the second exercise. I just hate hip thrusts. They're just really hard, uncomfortable, and also just the setup takes so much time and it's so much effort putting all those plates on. It is my heaviest lift, so I can lift a lot, but that also means a lot of putting on plates and taking off plates. Hip thrusts, I do first thing on a Monday morning. So my Monday glutes and hammy session is the very first exercise of my very first workout of the week. And that is my way of dealing with it, is just putting it first thing, getting it done. And then the rest of my session just feels like a breeze. That would be my number one tip, is to put it at the beginning of your session. You kind of have no choice and you just get it done, get it out of the way. Next, one of you guys asked me about how much protein you need in a day and if there's difference between getting your protein from things like cheese, protein powder, or meat. How much protein you need in a day completely depends on you. You can work it out depending on your body weight. The way I always do it is I just double my body weight in kilograms, and that's how many grams of protein I need in a day. So if currently I'm around 60 kg, then I aim for 120 grams of protein per day. I've actually upped it slightly for myself about a month ago. I'm aiming to have about 130 grams of protein in a day, and I personally have prioritized getting my protein from whole food sources over the past year. Probably like over a year I've been eating like that. Just in general, I've just tried to make a huge shift towards whole foods and non-ultra processed foods for your overall health, for your overall gut health. I don't want to say that there's something wrong with having protein powders, protein bars. I do have them occasionally, and I can't say for sure that they have a negative effect on me. It's not something I've noticed, but where possible, if you can, I know it's like more expensive and more difficult to get your protein from whole food sources. I'll just try and opt for that because I do think overall it is better for you. A lot of protein supplements can have a lot of ingredients in there and a lot of maybe like sweeteners, emulsifiers, things like that make it ultra processed and might not always be the best for your gut health. So yeah, that's just my take on it. It can be a little bit more difficult, but like once you make the changes and then once you implement it, it does get easier over time. So my main protein source is usually for my meats. I also try and keep it nice and lean as well. So chicken breast, specifically lean beef mince, tuna, and then I also like to have milk, yogurt, cottage cheese, sometimes tofu, and eggs. Those are just some examples. I think that's all I'm going to have time for today. Maybe I'll try and answer some of the other questions in another video, but I hope you guys enjoyed today's vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and yeah, like I said, I'm so grateful that you guys are all here. Please do subscribe if you haven't already. I have got a lot of fun and exciting content planned for the next few weeks. A lot of you guys asked for more of an in-depth workout video, specifically a leg day, and more info about the warm-up I do for leg day, which I think would be very, very helpful. So I am planning to film that in the coming weeks. Also planning to make a little bit more content about food, diet, how I eat in order to reach my goals and for my body recomposition journey. If there's anything else that you guys want to see, any specific videos, please let me know in the comments down below. Thank you guys, as always, so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.